Because you did get my attention when you came in. Nice group of people, and I'm happy to see you here. So, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There you go. There you go. We're going to have a good time today. This is the 9th annual State Agency Workers' Compensation Conference, and I'm just happy to see a lot of people here. Again, you were told that this was about half the people, I think, that wanted to come, but we did have to keep it down. We do have increasing cases of COVID, and with that comes RSV, and also this is the flu season, so we wanted to make sure everyone was safe, and that's what it's all about, as you know, in workers' compensation. And by the way, the gentleman who's running the video told me to be careful with the cord. So we should be aware of our surroundings. Having been a retired risk manager, I'm very cognizant when I do walk into a facility to make sure that I don't trip over something or hit my head. And I moved into a new apartment a couple of months ago, and I have a mantle in there with a real sharp point on the edge of it. And not only have I hit it once, I've hit it twice, moving things around in there, so I'm not practicing what I preach. But I think after the second one, not going to be silly, I think I'll probably learn not to do that again. So, again, this is the 9th annual conference that we're having. We've entered our 6th year, having Encova Insurance, formerly, as you know, Brick Street, in this partnership, which we feel has strengthened the SAWC program. A few notable highlights about our program. For fiscal year 2023, the average number of days to report a claim for the entire SAWC program was 6.37 days. The standard that we would like to see, of course, is 5 days. We understand in certain situations that tends to be a little difficult, but we should be striving for that. We're real close to it. And again, the sooner that you find out that you have a claim, the better it off is you have in the claim process of getting that claim taken care of, not only quickly for you, the employer, but also for our employees, because they get the care that they need. So again, I think that's a good development. The SAWC program manager and insurance carrier risk consultants, I understand, have made a little over 1,500 safety visits to state agencies since this program started in October of 2011. That's also very good for us to do, because we do put good reports together. We do meet with each of you as an agency to point out recommendations that, if you implement, will make your workplaces much, much safer. There were 160 safety visits made to state agencies in fiscal year 2023. And it's my understanding, Tom, you're probably going to step that up even more this year. Is that correct? Good, good. The SAWC policy E-mod, as you know, that indicates what premiums each of you pay. Unfortunately, increased from 1.08 to 1.16 in this fiscal year. And of course, that's based upon claims volume. Severity of claims gets reduced a little bit, but you still have that put into the equation. And unfortunately, our premiums have increased, but not as much as I've seen in the private sector. The private sector premiums are going up somewhat. And again, it's the greater activity, I think, that we're seeing, particularly in the construction industry, that's causing that. But, you know, we have to fix things, we have to build things, and we understand that. We just want everyone to try to be as safe as possible. Frequency of claims decreased in fiscal year 2023 compared to 22 by nearly 12%. That's a reduction of 155 claims, so I commend you for that. The fiscal year 2023 policy currently has incurred costs of $12 million while 22 policy incurred a cost of $11.8 million. Last 2 years have had higher than average severity, and again, we hate to see employees get severely injured, or at the worst, we have had some deaths. So again, we need to operate as safely as possible. The Office of the Insurance Commissioner and INCOVA safety consultants will continue to work with agencies to keep our state premiums down as much as possible. I would like to commend 7 state agencies that have decreased their E-mods more than 25% for this fiscal year. That's the Mildred Mitchell Bateman Hospital, the Department of Veterans Assistance, Department of Natural Resources, the John Manchin Senior Healthcare Center, Department of Labor, the State Tax Department, and the department, I like hearing that about the State Tax Department. My son-in-law is a tax investigator, so hopefully he's operating safely. And Department of Health and Human Resources. But let's give those agencies a round of applause. 85% of our SAWC members currently have an E-mod of 1 or less, and of course that's the standard premium at 1. So anything under that, you're doing a good job keeping the conditions safe, warning your employees that there are hazards involved in some of those work sites. So thank you. Always have to say good things about the governor. He's my boss. Governor's office has the lowest agency E-mod at an impressive 0.53. The focus on safety within the agency saves them, of course, 47% of their annual premium. That's how that works. And the SAWC program manager and the BRIM safety manager, Jeremy, have partnered to develop a strategy to reduce motor vehicle accidents across the state. Those are usually the most severe claims that we have. This partnership will continue for the current and future policies, and all large loss agencies have been visited and provided with an action plan to reduce motor vehicle accidents. Follow-up visits are made to the agencies to ensure corrective actions have been taken to improve their motor vehicle accident prevention plans, and I believe Tom's going to address that a little more in his presentation. West Virginia Division of Corrections and Rehabilitation, during a year of very challenging staffing issues that we're reading about daily in our newspapers and the media, was able to reduce the frequency of employee injuries by 11%. Reduction of 29 injuries in fiscal year 2023. In particular, because of their situation and the challenges that they do have, I'd like to applaud the Division of Corrections and Rehab for this achievement during challenging times, so thank you. And we do have a dedicated section on the Insurance Commissioner's webpage for the SAWC program, and we regularly post information to the page, so I encourage you to visit it. We also have Angie Shepard, the director of that department, with us this morning. And if you have any questions about anything regarding workers' compensation, you don't need to ask me, you can ask her. She's the expert in this field. So again, we're here to assist you. The number one priority in our office is to take care of the 1.8 million citizens that we have in this state with their insurance challenges. And they are many and varied, and we have a great staff of people that can assist them. We also have our regulatory assistant commissioner here with us, Melinda Kiss. And again, if you have any questions of us, or of course Tom Judy, he actually takes care of this program. We're all here to answer those for you. And again, I would like to thank you for allowing me to visit with you this morning. I do have a few other things I need to be doing, but I'm gonna stick around for a little while. So if I can help you with anything, be more than happy to. Again, we are a very transparency agency. We practice what we preach, so If anybody contacts us, we'll get with you and we'll help you take care of your challenges. So I would like to thank you, and at that point, I'll ask you if you have any questions of me. And by the way, could you hear me through this microphone? Is that pretty adequate? Okay, very good, very good. Again, thank you.